microphone screen. Thank you. Good morning, everyone. It's Monday, September 13th, 2021. I'll call the Dubuque County Board of Supervisors into session. We do have a quorum present. At this time, anyone who wishes to address the board on matters which are on the agenda may go to the podium. Those who are here for the proclamation, you will have opportunity, if you wish, after the proclamation is filed. But if there are those who wish in the virtual world to present any information, the agenda today is very brief, but we'll hold a minute and see if anyone wants to raise their hand on Zoom. No activity? Very good. We'll move on to the next item on our agenda, which is a proclamation. And I do have a proposed proclamation here regarding Direct Support Professionals Recognition Week. Whereas direct support professionals, direct care workers, personal assistants, personal attendants, in-home support workers, and paraprofessionals are the primary providers of publicly funded long-term support and services for millions of individuals. And whereas direct support professionals assist individuals with disabilities with their most intimate needs on a daily basis and must build a close, trusting relationship with those they serve. And whereas direct professionals provide a broad range of support, including preparation of meals, helping with medications, bathing, dressing, mobility, getting to school, work, religious and recreational activities, and other general daily activities. And whereas direct support professionals provide essential support to help keep individuals with disabilities connected to family and community, enabling individuals with disabilities to lead meaningful, productive lives. And whereas direct support professionals are the key to allowing individuals with disabilities to live successfully in the community, thereby avoiding more costly institutional care. And whereas the majority of direct support professionals are female, and many are the sole income earners in their families. And whereas direct support professionals work and pay taxes, but many remain impoverished and are eligible for the same federal and state public assistance programs for which the individuals with disabilities they serve also depend. And whereas currently the majority of direct support professionals are employed in home and community-based settings, and this trend is projected to increase in the coming years. And whereas there is a documented critical and growing shortage of direct support professionals in many communities throughout the United States, and whereas many direct support professionals are forced to leave jobs due to inadequate wages and benefits, creating high turnover and vacancy rates that research demonstrates adversely affects the quality of support for individuals with disabilities. Now, therefore, we, the Dubuque County Board of Supervisors, do hereby proclaim September 12th through 18th, 2021, as Direct Support Professionals Recognition Week in Dubuque County, in recognition of the dedication and support of direct care professionals at area residential care and all long-term care facilities in enhancing the lives of individuals with disabilities of all ages. Is there a motion to approve?
I will make a motion to approve the proclamation.
And I will second that motion. Is there any comment from the board? I would note that, of course, we have Sunnycrest Manor, which employs many direct care support folks as well, and we appreciate all the work that they do on behalf of the county. We have a motion and a second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. That motion carries. Is there anyone here who wishes to speak on behalf of the proclamation? When you go to the podium, if you would just provide your name and address.
Good morning. My name is Sue Freeman. I'm the Executive Director at ARC. I just want to thank you so much for accepting the proclamation on behalf of DSPs throughout our community. You're certainly aware of the struggles all of our agencies, just like Sunnycrest, faces in these times, and we appreciate your ongoing support of what we do each day.
We certainly appreciate all you do, so thank you for being here with us and for bringing this to us so that we can issue this proclamation.
Thank you so much.
We will have the proclamation be mailed to you. It needs an auditor's attestation and one more supervisor if he may not sign because he wasn't present. So can we send that to you then in the mail? Okay, very good. Thank you so much for being here today. Proceeding on the agenda, item number 2, we do not have any minutes. There are no consent items, no procurement, no public hearings. We'll move to item number 6, which is the approval of plats. We have one. Is Tammy Henry with us, please?
I am. Can you hear me?
Yes, good morning.
Good morning. All right, so this is Country View Estates final plat. The property is owned by Ronald and Jesselyn Briner and is located 0.19 miles northwest of the city of Dubuque along Hales Hill Road with a total of 83.708 acres surveyed. The property is zoned R2 single-family residential and C1 conservancy. The purpose of this plat is to create a residential subdivision. The survey creates 10 lots. Lots 1 through 8 are a minimum of 1 acre in size, and each lot shall have its own individual septic system. Lot 7 has an existing home that will remain in the subdivision. Lot 9 has a total of 24.105 acres and it will remain in current agricultural use. And Lot 10 has a total of 46.693 acres surveyed and it will remain in current agricultural use until the crops are removed, and it will be the future site of the expansion of the subdivision. The property has provided a declaration of covenants, conditions, and restrictions that will be handled by Ridgeview Acres Homeowners Association, Inc. Lots 1 through 8 and 10 have an approved residential entrance on permit number 21-03 off of Hales Mill Road, and Lot 9 has an existing field entrance off of Hales Mill Road. There will be 2 shared wells. Well number 1 will serve lots 1, 2, 3, 7, and 8, and well number 2 will serve lots 4, 5, and 6, with the potential of serving 2 additional lots in the next phase of this development. The Dubuque Water Department would recommend service lines from the water main to building structures to be copper with a controlled valve, curb stop and box near the right-of-way line. A copy of the water utility plan showing the water distribution piping from the water wells and individual water service lines was submitted for review and was approved by the Dubuque Water Department. The survey creates 66-foot wide right-of-way with private access easements that will be utilized as public utility easements and stormwater conveyance easements. The site grades and stormwater pollution prevention plan are detailed under the SWWPP for the entire 83.648 acres. Lots 1 through 7 and 9 have a stormwater drainage and infiltration easement. The final plat has been approved, provided engineered road plans, including a site improvement plan, stormwater calculation with plans showing infiltration of 1 1/4 rainfall for the entire subdivision, grading plans and erosion control measurements, and covenants addressing well and septic maintenance, road and stormwater, and best management practices. Maintenance will be maintained by the association. Stormwater infiltration basins will be constructed on lots 3, 4, 5, 8, and 9, and 10 in relation to the primary structures as required of the Dubuque County stormwater ordinances. The total square footage of each basin is identified on the drainage summary report and the improvement plans for this development. The final placement and installation of the stormwater infiltration basins will be the responsibility of the developer. Any modifications to size and or location of the basins constructed by the developer must be approved by the developer and the Dubuque County Watershed Department. The maintenance of the stormwater infiltration basins will be specified in the covenants associated with this development. Stormwater management basins, stormwater management and infiltration basins being used on the development must be completed by the developer and maintained by the homeowners association in conformance with Dubuque County stormwater ordinance. There were no additions or corrections required for the plat. The knowledge is signed and all of the signatures are current. This plat's been reviewed by myself as plat's officer and has all the required signatures. I respectfully recommend approval. You had seen this a little while ago, and that was what we called the preliminary for this. So this is the final plat. And there will be a second phase of this where you'll see coming fairly soon to you, where lot 9 and lot 10 will be the next phase of this development, creating 28 additional lots. But this is for this section of this, and it meets all the standards we needed to meet. And if you have any questions for me.
I do, Tammy. On the Board of Health's meeting this week on Wednesday evening, they are also taking up Country View Estates, and Colin Dolphin has submitted a report. It concerns the use of the wells for the many lots, and it appears as though two of the lots duplicate. I don't know if you want to see this. Two of the lots are duplicative of this survey, and also what they are discussing is of note. I don't know what action is before the Board of Health, but can you kind of explain
Yes.
what's going on?
Yeah, so what you're seeing here today in front of you is Country View Estates. What you're going to be, what the health department is going to be saying is Country View Estates Plat 2. So that is the development of Lot 9 and Lot 10, where I explained to you in this one that they are going to do that second phase. Well, they're doing that second phase already. And so they're taking 9 and 10 and reconfiguring those. And so that'll come up in the next phase of this development. So it is the second phase of this development in this area. So the first development that you're seeing in front of you is the Country View Estates. The next one will be Country View Estates Plat 2. And that is going to be developing lot number 10 and lot number 9.
Okay, so it's those larger parcels that'll be developed further.
Yes, and that is what's
9
going
and
on
10.
with the health department so that they can have a review of that.
And are you working with them as well for the recommendations here of the wells not servicing more than 5 lots?
Yeah, yes. And so, yeah, that's all part of what the health department standards are. And Colin did take a look at this before he left so that he could assist them because, you know, these just don't come up every day. So.
Yep. Are there any other questions for Tammy?
I'll make a motion to approve the plat as presented.
Second? We have a motion and a second to approve the resolution approving the final plat. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, that motion carries. Next, we have an action item, which is a resolution to approve hiring.
I will make a motion to approve the hiring resolution.
Second, motion and a second to approve the hiring resolution. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, that motion carries. Communications, we have a note regarding a voluntary annexation application with the city of Sageville.
I will make a motion to receive and file.
Second, motion and second to receive and file. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, that motion carries. The next note on our agenda is the open vacancies that has been updated with a new date. Comment, question? Move on to personnel requisitions, and we do not have any. At this time, we come back to public comment. If anyone wishes to address the board on any matters that are of concern, you may do so at this time. We do not have folks here in the boardroom. On the virtual world, is there anyone who wishes to speak? We'll hold a minute. If you can raise your hand or put a comment in chat. Seeing no one come forward, seeking motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second, motion is second to adjourn. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, that motion carries. Thank you, everyone. We are adjourned.